I'm about to show you the highest converting Facebook ad you will ever find anywhere. This is the Facebook ad that you've probably heard me talk about before if you've watched any of my other YouTube content, but it's the ad that got me $40,000 of commission within 2 days with a $40 ad spend. That's almost unheard of, but finally in 2020, I'm about to share with you the exact strategy I use in order to create that ad and every single step of the way where I posted it, the 3 unique locations that I posted it, and how you can potentially get a similar result.
I keep pushing, got my head to the sky, wondering if I ever make it there. Yeah, I keep pushing, gotta play the hand I'm dealt because I understand life ain't fair. Ay, so I push and I grind and I push and I grind.
What's up, everyone? My name is Mike Sherrard. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. If you love learning tips, tricks, and strategies on how to scale your real estate business the modern way, please make sure you subscribe and lightly tap that notification bell for me. Also, if you do get value from this video, which I guarantee you are going to, please make sure you give it a little thumbs up. Also, drop a comment below if you do have any questions. This is going to be a strategy that you probably haven't heard of before, so I do want you to ask questions, and I answer 100% of everybody that comments below. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let me explain how this ad came about. This was about a year ago. I was sitting there trying to think about how I can create more creative Facebook ads because everybody was running the same thing. Real estate agents have the worst habit for doing this. They just copy what everybody else is doing and then they become the same as everybody else and then they get the same results as everybody else, which is nothing. So I took a step back and I took a day off to just think, how can I do real estate differently? How can I think about this in a way that's going to allow me to get in front of more people, convert better, and stand out from the crowd? So this is the quality test that I want you to do every single time that you're going to be running a Facebook ad. I want you to take your realtor hat off and then put on your public hat and think, if you were not a licensed real estate agent and you looked and your ad landed in front of you on your computer or on your phone, would you actually click on that? And what you're going to realize is 99% of the time you wouldn't, because most realtors only run Facebook ads with stuff that they want to see. Things like free home evaluations, just listed, just sold. So what I want to share with you today is a creative ad that I came up with that provided an extraordinary amount of value to people, which is why it converted so highly. Again, $40,000 with a $40 ad spend in 2 days, right? So it's crazy. So this ad was working with a builder. Now the crazy part is I had no partnership with the builder. Let me make that clear. I had no contractual relationship with this builder whatsoever. I was not listing their units. I was not selling their units. I had no contractual relationship. So this is something that you can do whenever you want. So what I did is I understood that there was a couple new communities getting built in my city, which means that usually there's going to be some buzz around that community because people always like something that's new and exciting and they want to get in at any opportunity that they can. So when I found out who the name of the first builder was that is building a brand new condo building in this new community, I went and talked to them and said, hey, listen, I am a local real estate agent that does quite a bit of business in this area that you're building in, which I did at the time. And I said, is there any way that I can use some of your photos and your renderings in order to market this for you? I will use my own ad budget, but I just want to get it in front of my local audience that might be interested in your unit. So basically what I was doing was approaching the builder saying, listen, I'll use my own money. I'm not listing any of your stuff. There's no contractual relationship. All that I want to do is to use some of your photos and your renderings to create some Facebook ads to market it to the local area. And here's where the magic happened. Because I was the first person to do that, it was the first opportunity anybody in the city had in order to get into these units. And this is, again, an area that a lot of people were excited about, similar to any new building in your city. So because I was the first person to give them access to these early pre-built pre-sales, I got all of the leads because the builder wasn't running ads yet. There was no agent listing the units yet. There was no other way for people to find out about these units except for through myself. So I've been doing this with a couple other buildings and the results were consistent. All that you had to do was to go up to a builder, say, hey, listen, no contracts here, no listing here. All that I want to do is run some Facebook ads using your material, and then I'll bring them to your show home and we can close them there. And that's exactly what I did. Now, the crazy thing, before I get into the 3 places that I posted this in order to get those results, let me say that now, because of the result of my Facebook ads, I've actually listed multiple full condo buildings by that builder in my city. So the results are crazy, and I didn't go in with the intent of getting a contractual relationship with them, but I did come out with one. So anyways, now let's go. I'll show you my screen, and I'm going to share with you the 3 places that I posted this in order to get the extraordinary results that I did. Hey, I have a quick announcement for you before we get into the rest of the tutorial. If you want to know how to generate leads within the next 24 hours, I have something special to share with you. I just did a full overhaul of my Facebook ads course for real estate agents for 2020. And for the people watching this video, I'm going to give it to you for 70% off. I've seen so many courses out there that people are charging up to $1,000 for. And I can tell you with confidence that my course includes everything and so much more than everything they will provide you, including how to work with builders and list their entire condo units, how to automate your leads with Zapier and ManyChat, every single ad you could ever want to know from buyers, sellers, investors, and more. I share it all with you. It's extraordinary value, and I guarantee that if you want to scale your business in 2020, this is what will allow you to do that. Again, leads in the first 24 hours. So check the link in the pinned comment as well as the description. 70% off for those that are watching this. And now let's get back into the tutorial. All right, guys. So now, as mentioned, I want to share with you the 3 places that I posted this in order to get such incredible results. Let's get into it. So you can see here that we're on my Facebook page. The first place that I posted it is not Facebook ads. That's number 3. I'll get to that and I'll give you a tutorial. But the first thing that I did was I actually posted it on Marketplace. So I have a video on how to use Marketplace in order to get free leads. So click the card above up here, and then I'll show you a full video on that. But long story short, I basically came in here, decided to go sell something. You can see here, you can go items for sale, category, and then you have home sales. So basically what I did is I used a strategy in that video above in the card, and I simply just filled this out with all of the information from that build and using the photos that they gave me. And I also, again, gave all of my information away saying, if you want to know more information on these units, simply connect with me and I'll show you how to get in touch with the right people. So that's number 1. Now the second one is actually Facebook groups, something that you might not be thinking about. So let me go ahead and show you something here so you can see exactly what I did. There's all kinds of Copperfield is one of the communities up here. There's basically a Facebook community page for every single community in my city. And usually there is for yours as well. And if not, you should go create one. But anyway, you can see here, there's a buy and sell group and there's a discussion page for Copperfield. So we'll come down here and you can see both of them. I'm a member of both. And you can see here, there's 20,000 members in this one, and there's 4,000 members in here. So for the buy and sell, again, I went through and I simply posted the units on here. Are you selling something? Yes. All that I did, again, is I posted a description saying, hey, brand new units coming up in X community. This is an exclusive opportunity to get these brand new units in one of the most hyped up communities. If you want to know more information and get the best pricing before it gets made to the public with the builder's marketing, contact me and let me know. I got 9 leads from this one instantly from people, and half of those closed into deals. Pretty insane. Again, a sneaky thing that not many people are thinking about, but it's really advantageous to use these angles because nobody else is thinking about them. Similarly, with the discussion page, exact same thing goes for that. So that was location number 2. Now, location number 3 is a Facebook ad. So let me show you how to create this Facebook ad quickly. And then again, if you want more information and more details, simply click the links in the description and you can find that out. So let's go ahead and create an ad and I'll show you exactly in a high level view how I did this. Okay, so as you can see right now, we're on the page and we're just gonna go down here and we're gonna click lead generation. But now, as you guys know, and if you haven't checked out my video on how to use the special ad category, we do have to click the special ad category because we are running ads for housing, but that's completely okay because, again, the strategy works so well that that doesn't affect it whatsoever. We're going to come down here and click lead generation, and I won't name it just because this is a test. So, again, came down here and sorry about that. I'll talk about this at the end of the video. Now, remember this. Again, as mentioned, I will talk about custom audiences at the end of the video, but you can see here all of my retargeting audiences. Remember that, please, because at the end of the video, I'll talk about the importance of that, especially now that the special ad category has come into effect. So, everybody who lives in this location, Calgary was my city, still is. Again, you can't go because of the special ad category, you can't go less than this. So we leave it at that, and that's completely okay. Edit placements. Get rid of Instagram. Get rid of stories. Get rid of all of this. And all that I left is Facebook Marketplace and Facebook Newsfeed, because I've tested so many Facebook ads that these are confirmed to be the best performing ones out there. So I had a $20 a day budget. Again, I spent $40 in 2 days on this ad. I set a start and end date of 2 days, but again, you don't have to do that. Now here's where the magic happened. I used a carousel ad, which I usually don't do, but it worked extremely well in this case. Now, why did it work in this case? It worked so well because of the fact that there was so many interior design options. There were 6 of them. So because there were so many, I was able to truly highlight them using a carousel extremely well. It was all a kitchen shot. It was all a rendering, stock rendering from the designer, but it showed it really well. And there was a couple neat designs that really stood out, which is why I wanted to use it in the carousel. So all that I did was I chose the images. It was actually these images right here. So you can see how bright and vibrant they are. I'll choose a couple of them just to show you. There we go. So you can see here, these were the exact pictures that I was using. And basically what I did is I wrote the primary text. And again, if you want to know the best converting text, feel free again to click the link in the description. But I wrote something similar to this. The actual copy's on my download guide, so again, check that out. But I said something like exclusive opportunity. Brand new pre-sale condos in the hottest new community, starting at X price. It was some sort of attractive price. If you would like to be the first to get this exclusive So 6 designer interior options, and then I put, different information above each. Stainless appliances, things like that. But anyways, that was the ad. That was the ad. I posted it in 3 locations. Again, Facebook Marketplace, Facebook groups related to the communities surrounding this area. And then I ran the $40 Facebook ad. And with this, again, I did $40,000 in deals with a $40 ad spend in just 2 days. So that's how I did it. And again, it's worked for many other buildings, and now I have partnerships with a lot of builders in the city. I'm representing their condo buildings, and it all started with this. So if you guys have any other questions, please make sure you comment below. Otherwise, check the links in the description and the pinned comment, and we will see you next time.